There just happens to be a strange new sighting on Google Earth that is slowly going viral. The comments are divided when it comes to this sighting, some people saying it's fake, some people saying it's real, but ultimately, why will Google Earth allow this to be seen? Needless to say, I am on a Google Earth high ever since the appearance of the blob or the anomaly that has appeared over the very mysterious Bove Island located in Antarctica. So much so that I do have a live prepared where we come together and find these strange and mysterious sightings together. I do think that'll be a very fun idea. So if you do want to take part in that live, please do subscribe. But going back to Google Earth, if you type in the location Milky Sea, Taiwan, and select Street View, you will be granted a clickable photosphere. Upon clicking the photosphere, you will see jagged rocks in the water, and above these jagged rocks, you will see the words Geoplay 3D. But if you scroll out and scroll down, you will notice that these jagged rocks are now a part of a much larger body, because what we're looking at now is a face of a giant beast. Some are saying that this is Leviathan, but others are saying this is clearly Godzilla. And right next to this giant beast, you can see in the waters a capsized boat. But also right next to the giant beast, you can see another boat where tourists are staring at it in amazement. Like I said, we do have people on TikTok, Twitter, and so forth going back and forth whether this is real or fake. We do have news articles slowly coming in about the authenticity of this image. This article is in Chinese, but if you translate it, it reads that people are worried that there is a real beast in the waters of Taiwan. Whether this is real or not is not my concern, and more than likely it is not real. But if you search the company Geoplay or you continue to translate this article, you'll find that this company has produced some very strange photospheres in the past for Google Earth. But oddly enough, it's not just the photospheres where anybody can create a photosphere. They have also been adding AI images and fake images to the street view of Google Earth as well. So then that begs the question, who or what is this company Geoplay 3D? You search up Geoplay 3D and you will not find any information on this company. All you'll come across is their TikToks or their Instagrams or other social media, but there is absolutely no information on this company. There is a website, geoplay.com, but it's only for games. One would think that Geoplay 3D would be some kind of AI software company where they would have this website that would show their designs and perhaps you could buy some of their software to create these AI images yourself. But the only thing you can find on Geoplay 3D is their social media, their Instagram, their TikTok, and so forth. So this is rather worrisome, and this is why I hate living in the day and age of AI. People use Google Earth to explore the Earth because they think what they are seeing are images that come from satellites. And sometimes they will come across very strange, mysterious, and unexplainable things. Sometimes when these strange sightings are reported, Google will remove these images, or in the case of Bove Island, they will block out half of the island from being viewed. So now we have this company, I don't know if they're a company, an organization, a person, I don't know what they are. Geoplay 3D is adding fake things to Google Earth where you yourself can search it up. You can look up these locations, go to the street view or the photosphere and see these faked images. This is exactly why I hate living in the day and age of AI, and ultimately, does this mean when we're browsing Google Earth for these different locations and come across something strange and unexplainable and we report it, they can just say that, well, it's AI, it's user created. Well, I know the photospheres are user uploaded, but I thought the street view was authentic from Google. No, that can be easily manipulated by users using AI as well. Well, is anything authentic on Google Earth? So this is rather problematic, especially when we're using Google Earth to explore Bove Island. We now know that images can hide another image, an image can be created to confuse us, or if there's something really there on places like Bove Island and we report it, once again, they can say that, well, it's just AI, it's AI created. So isn't that just weird and such a quote unquote coincidence that we have something like this going viral or slowly going viral around the same time that a lot of us are focused on what's going on over at Bove Island and we're using such tools like Google Earth. We now know that they are saying that what's appearing on Ventusky happens to be a glitch. So now they are going to say things appearing on Google Earth are not really there. They're either a glitch or once again, they're AI. We already see the confusion among people who are commenting on such videos that are reporting this image. Like I said, some are saying this is real, that this is Leviathan, that this is a real Godzilla, where we do have other people saying that this is clearly fake, it's edited, it's manipulated. So something like this could easily play a role in something like Project Bluebeam, or something like this can be used in part of a cover-up. Yeah, what you saw on Google Earth is weird, but again, don't forget, they can use AI to create fake images on Google Earth. So no longer can we believe our own eyes. We are living in the ultimate day and age of deception, and this is only going to get worse. What I do find odd and strange is the timing as well. There happens to be a lot of talk lately about a sea creature known as Leviathan. How sea creatures like whales, dolphins, and other fish and other creatures are acting very unusual in the waters. They're huddling together, they're coming closer to shore, like they don't even want to be in the water, like something is terrifying them.
Something really strange is happening in our oceans, and the wildlife is clearly reflecting that. Groups of whales have been coming together before beaching and unaliving themselves, and scientists have no clue why. This specific group was located near Australia, and the general assumption was that they may have just wandered too close to shore by accident. But the exact same thing happened near Taylor's Bay, and according to the locals who were trying to help, the whales and dolphins sounded like they were screaming for help. Check it out real quick.
First stranded before 2 p.m. yesterday at the rocky beach in Taylor's Bay.
They were screaming. It is probably the thing that's stopping me from sleeping, because you can hear this screaming in your ears. They were making more than a noise. They were really yelling out for help.
And even after the locals and rescue teams helped the whales back into the water, they re-beached themselves further down the coast, almost as if they refused to go deeper into the ocean. Over in the beach in Oregon, a female anglerfish washed up, which is really strange when you consider that they live 2,000 to 3,000 feet deep. And with the huge anomaly that we were initially told was a glitch coming back, people's speculation is starting to grow and theories are starting to circulate. I touched on the first theory that states that very large creatures or a very large creature, possibly Leviathan, has entered our ocean's ecosystems, eating the wildlife and scaring them as well. But there's a second theory stating that some sort of frequency device is being used or tested, heating up the oceans and scaring the wildlife. Leave a like, let me know what you think.
Do you see what's going on in Florida? You and I both are in Florida, and we've been telling people that the water has been acting strange. And now look at this. You have a whole bunch of sharks in the middle of the water looking confused. Like, what do you think is going on? A lot of people are speculating, and they're talking about the South Antarctic anomaly. So what is your honest opinion of what's going on?
Yeah, bro, yo, I definitely seen the video, and I've been telling people for the last 2 weeks that something's been going on in our waters. No one has ever seen a group of sharks swimming like this. People been saying that the Leviathan has been out since the eclipse. The eclipse was like the gate opening for the Leviathan. And remember this video, bro? Someone basically said that they seen the Leviathan on Google Earth, yo. And you remember that crazy warm spot that we've been seeing on the internet? Look, watch this. That hot spot, that was the Leviathan, bro.
The Leviathan? This thing over here? The giant snake head? I have never seen this video before. But check this out. Upon further doing research, right? Now, this is Antarctica. Here's a better view. Now, here is Antarctica over here, y'all. Here is apparently the Leviathan, the giant snake head. Now, upon looking at Antarctica, right? Check this out. You know what this reminds me of, Niz? A snake coiling in on itself. Look at that, y'all. Look at this. Here goes another one over here, right? Now tell me, doesn't Antarctica looks like the body of a snake and the head's right here, y'all? Would this literally be the definition of the snake eating its own tail? Right? We already know this. We've heard this phrase before, the snake eating its own tail. Wouldn't that be the definition? Would that also be the reason why they have a peace treaty in Antarctica that nobody else can go to? Now, reptiles do this thing called brumate. It's not.
There are people that attribute these creatures being terrified to Leviathan. So there are a lot of talks once again about this massive sea beast known as Leviathan. And right on time, we have these fake AI images going around. So when somebody does capture something, they report it, they upload it, we all can just say, well, this is AI, this is fake. So the timing is very, very weird. I often hear people say, why did the powers that be give us recording tools like video cameras and cameras if they don't want us to capture what's really being seen? Well, they have a counter to that. And again, that counter is AI. So when you do capture these weird things, they'll just say, it's fake. I don't know. I think this video bothered me a lot more than it should have. This is just a video on something that might be fake, maybe fake on Google Earth, but if you go deeper into it all, it just goes to show how simulated our reality happens to be. In any case, thank you so much for watching. If you like this channel and you want to see more, please subscribe. If you're already subscribed, please like, as any engagement does help the channel grow. Once again, thank you so much for your support.